Hey there, it's Patmos and welcome back for another episode with our game in Bastide as we overlook our little town where, well, some things are going okay. I mean, we have 28 houses filled now out of the 30. We have 58 people again. But yeah, we need to give the happiness a boost, so that's what we're aiming for at the moment. Last episode we started constructing the church. We have most of the materials in, except the roof tiles. We've built the extra tiler though. It has made one tile yet, so in total we have made 14 tiles now. So let's get those all in and hopefully work on building this church soon. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But I do think the extra tile maker can really speed up the process. We built half the tiles just in the last episode because we had just finished the tile maker then. So with this we should be able to get a lot more tiles done. And it also gives us a little bit of time with these laborers to actually do some other stuff in the game. Like getting a few extra hands on the farms. So that we can keep producing goods there as well. And maybe even work on getting as many trees chopped as possible for a nice wood intake. Never guarantees, of course. I mean, we just never know if it's going to work, but I hope it does. Oh, this forester is empty. Let's get somebody in there then. We need to check these guys every now and then. See, these are all empty, so they're not producing any food or anything. Probably because of all the people that left. They might have been working out here. So that's interesting. How many laborers do we have? Oh, one. Oops. Oh yeah, then we're not going to put anybody in there at the moment. Everybody's going back to their jobs. Well, that will ensure some extra wood coming in without the laborers, though. Because they are just working on folks. Oh, somebody left. That means that we might be down to no laborers at all anymore. Is it the guy that started working here? No, that one is still in. Good. Well, you know, we'll leave it as... Oh, new family arrived. That means extra laborers. We have 3 now. Let's put 1 in the gathering hut. Somebody left. They keep leaving all the time. Why not stay for a while, dear people? I don't know, maybe if they leave on the farms, you won't see the number of people going down, but they're just not working there anymore. I don't know. We're up to 450 firewood almost, so that should get us through the winter, I think. And it's now just a matter of making the tiles. Look at how slow that goes. So this will be number 14. This will be 2. So then we're up to 16 tiles. Once they're done, it's just a morning. So yeah, we should get 2 or maybe even 4 in today. Tempting question is if we already should place the tavern now. I'm a bit scared that they might start to bring in tiles there and that it will take longer for both to be done. I think having 1 done might be the best option quickly. What we can do, of course, is start to work towards it. So right now we have 2 laborers. They're hopefully bringing in some wood and stuff. But what they could also... Warehouse is almost full. Oh dear. Oh, it is full. Wow, luckily we have another one that is... Oh, that's also full. What? Upgrade. 12 logs, and we don't have that, so that's not going to work. So what is in here? A lot of animal fat. We have some candles now. We have wool, firewood, flour. Okay, okay. Yeah, tons of food. Guess we just need to build another warehouse then. That might be the best option. Or at least the easiest option, I think. 20 logs for a warehouse. Oh well. If that's what it takes, then that is what it takes. Let's get going. Yep, that's just what it's going to be. Yeah, still plenty of trees marked for chopping down, so we don't have to mark those anymore. Just have to keep going, getting it ready. 78 drinks already. And do we see 75 in store? So yeah, they're not really selling the drinks. So that's basically good news. That means as soon as we get to tavern, we'll have a ton of booze and we can hand it out to the people, which will be helpful. But the downside is that we don't get any happiness bonus yet from the fact that we have some booze. So it has pros and cons. What are you all doing? Are they farmers? Yeah, they're farmers that don't have a job at the moment. Which would make it nice if they would actually start chopping some trees or something. Alright, we have made 16 tiles in total. There's the next one delivered. Another 7 to go. It is almost stopping time for them, though. They're almost ready. Oh, this is nice, because if they can finish this one... Yes, today that's done. This one probably not, because I think at 7 or 8 they will stop working. But then it will become a problem. Can they finish this one too? Still working on it, so probably around 8 they'll stop. Yes, there we go. Yep, that one is ready too. So that means only 5 more. Now if we can build at least 4 a day, it's just 2 more days. So this stream, we should be able to get to see the church. Very cool. Yep, 17 in now. Just 1 more, I think. 620 logs are in. They're bringing in new logs. Good news. And then, oh boy, I really hope we can see a happiness increase from the church. Otherwise, I don't know. If we, well, after the church, we're going to get the tavern. But that's it. And then I don't think there's anything else that we could do to increase happiness even further. So those are the limited options we have now. I mean, if we take this away, we have the bread, cheese, then we have the prayer, and with the tavern we get the alcohol. Alright. 18, yeah, so 5 more. They already started working on them. Look at that. New family arrived. Nice. Oh, somebody died of natural causes, so we're still down to 2 laborers only. We're back up to almost 60 people, though. Oh, yeah. Now they're leaving because of unhappiness. Well, I was a bit too early to say that we were up to so many people. We no longer are. I do know now that once the tile makers are done with making the tiles for the church and enough for the tavern, which is another 14. I'm going to remove those so we can have those people. But hopefully that will make the difference in getting the happiness up. That's all I want. Get the happiness up. It's interesting, though, that there's no marketplace for stuff like candles and such. So we make the candles. We do have a marketplace, but it doesn't sell them. So how do people get the candles? Do they actually use them? Well, we have only 47 or 48. It made 80 last year, so they are using the candles, which is nice. I just don't really know where. It's okay though. We don't see it in there, so it's okay. Sewing hut's busy, left due to unhappiness. So I guess if the unhappy leave, happiness should be high enough at some point. Goes. Almost ready with the next. It's a little bit of a waiting game now, though, because we don't have any logs to spare right now, because we're building the extra warehouse. Until we have that, there's not a lot we can do. If we do get some extra logs at some point. Alright, let me intervene in the farms, because we have plenty of food at the moment. This frees up a few laborers, so now they can get logs and do the building. Until we get up with the church, and that's going to take some time. Would be nice though if they could already build some parts of the church, because hey, we are needing the roof tiles, so they should be able to build the whole structure except for the roof tiles. But that's just me blabbing around. 19, and the next one should be ready too. Yes, 20. so 3 more to go. Julien left due to unhappiness. But we also got a new family in, I guess, since now all of the houses are occupied. That's interesting. He leaves again, okay. And we're out of a chandler now. Oh, let's get a new one, because we want to keep making candles if they really provide happiness. Candle made by honey, used by people. Animal fat. Yeah, that's interesting. Because apparently it says that we need honey for candles, but we don't. We just use the animal fat, and it works. 9 out of the 20. Warehouse almost full. It's getting winter, though. We almost have 500 firewood. That should be okay. Lumber mill. Yeah, we can't make a lot of lumber. Do we have the lumber already to build the tavern? We needed 17. We have 18. So yes, we do. So you, kind sir, go out. Go do something else. Happiness is now 50%. So due to people leaving, happiness is now finally slowly going up. The only problem is that we end up with fewer and fewer people to do all the jobs. So it is not really working out for us in our advantage. But it is something. Because with a higher happiness, we are more likely to see houses get filled up. And we all of a sudden have 3 laborers now. So that's the good news. 20 out of the 23. This is number 21 and number 22. And then we just need 1 more cycle. Fine. 11 logs out of the 20. We have 1 to spare. Come on. Chop me those trees. There's no way to prioritize it, I believe, so... do much about it. Still 3 laborers, so that's okay. Herbs down to 61, so we might have to get the herb grower to grow some extra herbs soon. We are up to 111 wine. Warehouse is full, yeah. Well, the stockpile is filling up too. That one is, but this one's almost empty, so plenty of space there. 4 logs in the stockpile. That means we're up to 17 if they all bring them in here. So, that is something. No clothing left. Oh. Did one of the clothing people leave us and no longer functions? No, they still work. Okay. I think it's because of all the kids growing up and the mutations in people. I think when they leave, they take their clothing with them. And the new people come in and we might have to give them some clothing. So, that might be part of the problem. And we do have a ton of kids now. 15 children. Wow, that's a lot more than we had. But hey, if they grow up, it'll be good. Yeah, one more roof tile. Oh, wow. I'm not gonna start screaming, but I'm getting really happy with this because I hope this will be the game changer for the happiness. And that will also learn us a lot about early game that I guess... when you get started, the first things will be food and a bit of clothing, and then all your efforts should go into a church, if this is really the happiness game changer. So, kind of fingers crossed, because I really want it to be the game changer. Only problem is, even though we have 55 people and all of our houses are filled up, we have no laborers anymore. It's weird sometimes. It is weird sometimes. Sometimes you all of a sudden have like a ton of laborers, and now, yeah, we have 1 now, okay. I think it has to do with the fact that we have so many kids. That means we have fewer adults. If we have... I think when the last episode we started, we had around 50 people. Now we had only 5 or 6 kids. And now we have 56, but we have 14 children, so the percentage of children has really grown. That means less adults to do all the jobs. Come in, bring me the last tile. Is it there yet? Not yet. Doesn't look like it. 17 and 5 is 22. So 1 more. 1 more. Oh, wow. Maybe if after the church it all works well, we can really get going. And do some other stuff. Low amounts of clothing, no clothing. So yeah, somebody immediately picked up a piece of clothing. Here we go with the extra warehouse. That'll be very handy. It means that we can store 2,000 more goods, meaning food and any other stuff that we really need. So This guy can get out there. It's 2 laborers now. Please go chop some trees soon, people. And then all we need is happiness so high that people won't leave. That we can grow the town a little bit, and we can get an instant or a continuous production of timber and cutstone. Because then we can upgrade these houses. If we want to upgrade this, see, we need 4 rocks and 8 timber. Could already upgrade a few maybe to get the happiness boost as well. But yeah, let's just focus on the church. Oh, yeah, it's done. It's done. And we have 2 laborers now. So 2 people that can build the church. I hope it will speed up the whole process a bit. Who's gonna bring in the next tile? Oh, well, we can't speed up the game, but we need to see how that goes. Come on. There, I think it's coming. Yep, if this one walks here, then it's delivering it. There it is, and now they can start to build. Oh, wow, look at that. Whoa, that's big. That's big parts at one go. Nice. It's a stone church. Apparently. Cool. Then it's all eyes on the happiness. I wonder if they will go like once, twice, 3 times a day to the church or something. I don't know. Those are all mysteries to us. But we'll see. At least we're building it now. Halfway in. Look at that. Guess the tower will be on this side then. I think it's a neat looking church for the town that we have with a lot of wooden houses and such, so nothing bad there. Oh wow. And done, we have a church. Provides a place for morning prayer. This will raise happiness. Morning prayer, alright, so in the morning I guess they'll go in here and pray. All fine with me. I guess it will take a little bit before we get the happiness impact then, because it has to be morning first, I guess. 9 logs now. 51 stone, 18 lumber. So, let's say we want to upgrade this house. It's a small wooden house, 2 and 6. If we it's 4 and 8. Okay, so maybe we should just start small. 2 and 6. So, do we have a free house? No, that's an issue. Maybe we should do this as soon as we have a free house. So that a family, these can go into that other house. That might be a good thing. But then I'm feeling inclined that we should increase happiness by just building better houses. And since we have only 2 laborers, I'm not going to put somebody into the timber production for a long time. Oh, and we were going to focus on the tavern. I nearly forgot. On the tavern. 17. Oh, we have that. We have 8. No, we don't have 8 cutstone, but almost. And then 14 tiles. Alright. You know what? It's tavern time. Because that will increase the happiness too. And then combined, these 2 should get us an oh so happy town. Oh, this might solve everything. And if this really works out, if the church, maybe alone or combined with the tavern, solve the happiness problems, and we can get happiness up to like 70, 75, 80%, then at least we've learned that for the rest of the games that we play with this, that yes, the beginning will be a struggle. Just focus on getting the tavern and the church up, and you'll be fine. And then you know where the struggle leads to. That's something that I usually really like. I don't mind the struggle, I just want to know where it's heading. Alright, let's get somebody into the stonemason, because we need a few more stones first. We have all the wood, we need more stones. And then, yeah, see, we still have 4 laborers. So right now that we have those, I'm gonna keep the score at 3 if we can. This now means that we get more wood, and we get some more cutstone, which will be really handy. This is set to mixed, so that's good. Did they all go to church for morning prayer? I think so. Happiness is 48. So I wonder if going to church heading to church. Oh, doing? 36 now, but he's already 34, so that's not too bad. 18 happiness, 85. Well, you know. I guess tomorrow morning they'll all go to church. We have all the planks. We have 2 short of cut stone, and then we all need the famous tiles. We have 3 in store apparently at the moment. This will be number 4 and number 5. And since this requires a lot less tiles than the church, not sure if we can make it this episode, but we'll see. We will see. We can get as far as we can with this 6, and there was 1 more 7 cut stones, so just 1 more. And then I still want to see if we get the free house, if we can upgrade this. The 2 rocks we have. Planks not, but that's okay. We'll get those quick enough. I think this produces relatively quickly. See, this goes a lot faster than the tiles, for instance. Let's see, because this is ready, and it's getting filled up too. Oh wow, we're just piling up stuff. Not the right stuff apparently to make people happy, but we're piling up stuff. 183 wine already. Yeah, 4 tiles already. Nice. And now that everything is in, they don't have anything else to do, so they should be gathering the logs that we assigned. And they are. We are now up to 20 logs. So yeah, they are. Alright, that's good. That's good news. Happy with that. This is really gathering the berries and stuff, so that's good. Might be that if a kid grows up anytime soon, 11, 11 and 10, so it will take a bit of time, but not too long, that we have to get the extra herbalist in, because we are now down to 41 herbs. I'm actually going to get him in already. I think herbs are more important. We do have 150 medicines, so we have medicine to spare. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Let's get that back up to like 100, and then we can maybe get somebody out again. Five tiles. Yeah, 28 in total made. And since 23 went to the church, that's good. Starting to become the end of the day, though. I think they might be able to finish this one, or just not. Who knows? If we can get this up to 7, we've made half of the tiles in a single day. And that means that next day we can maybe finish the tavern. But I'm just looking now at morning prayer, see if the happiness goes back up again. And if it will have a lasting effect. And how big the effect is. Like, I guess they have to go to church regularly to completely get their happiness from that up. I mean, that will make sense. So every day you don't go to church, you lose a little bit of happiness until the point that you're very unhappy. And now that they can go to church, they regain their happiness maybe slowly. Could be that that goes slightly faster than the loss of happiness. So like, I don't know, maybe you lose like 5 happiness a day if you can't go to church. But if you go to church, you get like 8 happiness a day or whatever. Something like that. I don't know how it works. But we should see an increase in happiness. It's still 45%, so it's not getting up quickly. Maybe the alcohol will make them forget everything. Yeah, this one is done. This one isn't, and it's not going to be finished today, I think. Oh, they're still working, though, at 9 p.m. Warehouse is almost full. Oh, dear. But we have so much food now. We just get a few more people out of the food business because we have so much food. And by now we can really use the extra labor force. Charcoal, no. Bloomery could be interesting. Cobbler, not really that interested in. Yeah, I think we should leave the stuff as it is. Although it is winter time now. Let's get one extra into the firewood business. We have 32 logs now, so that should not be a problem. And maybe we should just upgrade to get it into a plaster house, but yeah, I'm not so sure. Alright, new day. Oh, look at that. Some people are sick, apparently. But we have the medicine, so that should not last. Happiness still 46. But a lot of people now leave church. And now that he is age 37, he still has happiness 64. Which is pretty high for somebody that old, because usually at this point they've already left because of unhappiness. So are they cold or something? Farmer, happiness 88. Okay. It's not too bad. 96, but he's only 15. So the younger they are, the more happy they usually are. The older they get, the unhappier they are. But that might now change at some point with the fact that we have the church. And 7. Yeah, we have half of the tiles in. Did they already chop all the trees? No. Oh, we have so much stuff. We can get the bloomery to work. Turn a lot of those ores into the right pieces there. And then, how are we doing with the charcoal? We don't have charcoal at this point. So let's make charcoal as well. We still have 5 laborers now. And then with doing that, we start to prepare for when we can get to tools. Now, tools is a whole different story again, because we need the blacksmith for it. We almost have the timber for it, but then we need another 13 roof tiles. But I guess if we get that, that'll be awesome. Because that'll get us to the point that we can also make tools for the people. They can work more efficiently. We have a homeless person. Why? We have room. Oh, let's upgrade this house. Let's see if they can really do that. Let's prioritize it. Homeless person. Oh, 3 homeless people. Well, the new house is coming up, so don't worry about it. And apparently we have an empty house, so just get into the empty house then. After you afford it or something. Could be a thing, I guess. This is going relatively fast. They put all the resources in now, and now they can build it. And that will be our first upgraded house. That should also give a happiness boost. Look at this. A plaster house. Nice. I like it. A wood hut. I think that's something that we can't upgrade. So, always something. Alright. Well, people, there's space here. So, if they want, they can just get in. No need to be homeless. That's quite weird to me that people are now homeless and they don't move into the house. Ah, one did now. Yakota. Might have to build some more houses. Should we just go for a medium plaster house then? Just to boost the happiness. It needs 11 timber. We have 6. Well, you know. Can't do it. No. Let's just build one. We'll try. We slowly get the timber in anyway, because we have the lumber mill, so it's not bad. It's just that the toolmaker's going to have to wait a bit, but I'm not too worried about the toolmaker at this point. I think, at least that's what the game shows us so far, that tools don't have a too big impact on happiness. So it's not bad. 5 more tiles needed. There's one coming. So, yep, good news. And it's already January, so we are halfway into the winter time. If we survive that, we have survived another winter. Yeah, I might need to produce some shoes soon. 1 homeless person. Health 94, happiness 80, 24. You know, just go live with somebody, I guess. 4 pieces of timber and we can build it. Nice. Oh, one more's ready. Look at all the ingots and stuff that we have. That's fascinating. I think the bloomery needs 1 iron ore to make 2 iron or copper or anything. Which is interesting. It doesn't need charcoal as fuel, so we really need to get the charcoal in, but it does. And I think it should be making both of these. We have both of the resources, so... Alright, big sneeze there. Sorry, I had to turn the audio off. There we are. Getting through another night. It's very cold again. That's where all the firewood comes in. 4 tiles to go. With this one done, 3 tiles to go. So tomorrow, we should be able to build the tavern. And then, in one episode, we went from having no church and no tavern, hopefully, to having a church and a tavern. And that'll be super handy. Oh, there comes the snow. That's not so handy. Died of natural causes, died of all the cold and of natural causes. Okay. That's not good, but we still have a few laborers, so that's okay. They all went to church. Happiness is now up to 51. I'm thinking that happiness doesn't necessarily go up like crazy. But it does appear to be slowly rising. So it's up to 51 now. And I don't see it drop down to 40 where we started off the last episode. So it does seem to have improved a little bit. But that's my first positive thoughts on this matter for a while now. I also think that we haven't seen too many people leave of unhappiness. Now, it's very tricky for me to talk about that. Because usually when I do that, we see people leave. See, happiness is still 8 in the older person. 9. 32 though. This one is not even that much younger too. See, so people are still dying. Let's focus on the elders. 30 though, so that's not too bad. 47. How's your happiness? 3. 1. So yeah, people might leave soon due to unhappiness. But it's not that bad, I think. It was worse. And hopefully when the tavern comes in, they'll just get drunk and forget that they want to leave or something. I don't know. 1 more of those special made timber or lumber. And we can build this house. And then we have another medium plaster house, which should increase happiness. Would be interesting to see. Happiness 91. It's age 17. So that's young. And I would like this to be higher. Other information. She has clothing. What we need now is boots and tools. We are preparing everything for the tools. Why is this one only making copper ore and not iron ore? I don't know. Oh, probably to keep things level. We have... Might be that it's that they want to keep stuff leveled with copper and iron ore. But that is their goal. We do have a lot more copper ore anyway, so maybe that has to do with it. Warehouse almost full. Oh dear. Oh dear. We just have too much stuff. What if we upgrade it? 12 logs. Yeah, let's do so. Upgrade complete. So now this can hold another 1,000. That should keep them busy for a bit. We have this house up. We have Okon living there. Hopefully he's happy in his plaster house. Also means we have nobody without a house at this point. Also no new people will come in then. Crushed by a rock. Ouch. 2 more needed. Alright, there's just 1 finished. So that might be that one is still en route. Then we just need 1 more and that'll be this one. Let's see. This one still being delivered. Yeah, we have 1 in storage now. So it's now going to soon be delivered here. So we just need 1 more. So once this one is ready. And it will be... I don't think we make that by the end of the day. But we'll see. And then we can get the tavern built. And with the... How much did we have? 300 wine. 300 wine. Wow. That should be good. That'll be one party. And we have 56 bread to spare. So we have plenty of bread. And we get a happiness bonus for it. Candles. It doesn't say if it provides a happiness boost. Milk. Set what it's used for. Cheese gives a happiness boost. Quite a big happiness boost, actually. So the cheese is very good. Happiness stayed around 50. Linen. Okay. Will boots give a happiness bonus? Can we actually see that? No. Okay. But with the warm boots, we just need the linen and the leather. That's the problem. With the shoes, we just need the linen. So if we can get somebody in here, we can already make... Oh, now it says leather. Wow, that's interesting. Here it says shoes needs linen. And here it says it needs leather. What's it gonna be? There's some mistakes there, I guess. Alright, well, if we can get some shoes for the people, that might be handy. Give them more happiness as well. Still need the one tile. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Ooh. Yep, it's in store now. Just need a laborer to pick it up and bring it in. And then tomorrow, because now everybody's going to bed, tomorrow we get the tavern up. Woohoo! Oh, I so hope that we can now give happiness a big boost. Yeah, see? Left due to unhappiness. But it freed up a house, which can be positive. And maybe it is also a case of when we have all the happiness buildings up, that people that come in with a high happiness, it's easier to maintain that, or it will decay much slower. So we can keep them on board for a longer time. That could be something. And then... before you know it, once all the really unhappy people left... See, happiness is now 8. So it's not too bad. I think it went up a bit from the church. It might just not go up enough. Yeah, here they're building the tavern. Look at this. You need a worker for it, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4 laborers. So yeah, we can put a worker in the tavern. And then I think they'll be there in the evenings. Wow, look at the structure. It looks really cool, though. Very cool tavern. Alright, there we are. Tavern's up and running. Let's store some wine, good sir. There was a thing with limit alcohol. Limits villagers to 1 alcohol drink per day. Reduces potential happiness gain from the tavern and reduces the chance to fight. Yeah, well, we'll leave it at that for now. Then we'll see. We have 60 people, so if they all have 2 drinks, we need 120 booze a day. Well, I'm not so sure about it. We have 15 wine now. Are they actually going... Ooh, he's idle. Why aren't you doing something? Oh, looks like they already chopped most of the trees. And we are almost out of trees. So... let's chop a few extra trees then. At least their laborers have something to do. 25 wine in now. I don't think we can see 30. Oh, he's really stocking up 5 at a time. That's good. I don't think we can see easily new family arrive. Also good. How much he's using. But I would love to see when they really get in and get drunk and then get a happiness boost. Happiness is around 50 now, so yeah, the effects of the church are clear. We have the church for a bit now, and it did raise happiness a bit, and it now stays stable around 50. So that is something. We should now soon see the effects of the tavern, and it's really stocking up all day, so that's probably gonna get out quickly during the evening, but it is what it is. I think it's now also time to get the toolmaker. And then... once we have the toolmaker ready and running, we also give the people some tools, which will be handy. We have the stones, we have almost the lumber, and we should slowly get into tiles again. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to build another cart though. I want 2 carts in town at least. So that we don't have to worry about transportation for a bit. See, he immediately grabs the cart that I placed, so that works. And let's see. Yep, 2 tiles already. Yes, very nice. 80 booze in there already. Wow, he's gonna pick up all the booze apparently. 85. Alright. Just a bit of timber. And a few tiles. There, what's this? The tailor is out of leather. Yeah, I think the shoe dude is also using up the leather. We do have some hides though, so we could get an extra tanner. Where is he? There. Yep, let's build an extra tanner here. 6 logs. Wow, that's a lot for such a structure. Oh well, it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laborers. Okay, okay, not bad. Maybe we need extra pastures soon to get the hides in. Or give this guy so he can get some hides in. That's an easier way, I think, at the moment. And then I think once the tanner is done, they'll need a worker too. See, it needs a dedicated worker. They'll produce quite a bit of leather. And we need that for all the clothing productions and such. But it does seem like some people should now be wearing shoes. 33, happiness 79. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, they're building the tanner now. The extra one. Alright, there we go. It's actually good that we can now think about where to place our labor force. And we don't see so many buildings without labor anymore. So we are doing a better job with that. I'm quite happy with it. But we're out of logs now, so that is something I am not happy with. Apparently we don't keep up with production and demand, so... Let's see what this does. We still have 3 laborers at the moment, so should be doing a good job. 135. Now, I'm curious to see, it's now almost 10, so people will stop working. Will they all go to the tavern? Yep, a lot go into the tavern. See, 115, 94, 76, 64. Wow. They drank up so much booze? Wow, that's crazy. Your family arrived? Yeah, I know. They heard about having a tavern filled with booze, so now they're coming in. Somebody has boots now. See, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, we're handing out boots now, too. So I think it's a combination of stuff. But happiness is now up to 56. That was unimaginable during the last episode. So I think the booze is really helping, combined with the church for morning prayers and stuff. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Let me check some of the more old villagers. 13, 7, 11. So yeah, it seems to be raising slowly. Especially with the older villagers. I mean, 140, 64 has now happiness of 10. That was unimaginable not too long ago. 7, 6. So yeah, we're getting there. Alright, they brought in some logs. We get a few more planks in. 2 more. And then some tiles. Then we get the tools. Right, I think we're on to a fix for the issues that we had. This guy should be pretty happy because he also has a decent house. Building is on fire! Oh no! Oh no, and now what? What are they going to do? We have a well somewhere. Are they going to put it out or... What happens? I think the guy was bringing in a bucket of water. Yeah, looks like it. I simply don't know what to do, actually. I've never experienced a fire. Can they make it out? Can they... What do I have to do? Do I have to free up more people so that they can help with the whole process? Oh, yeah, it's out. Okay. Good. Lucky me. Alright, let's see. We have 4 laborers left. Okay. Well, at least it's something. Well, that was an intense fire. Don't like that. 5 out of the 13. 6 out of the 13 is coming in here. Yes. They save logs. We have lumber. We have plenty of cut stone at the moment. Do we need cut stones for one of the upgraded houses? No, but we do need tiles if we want to get the large plaster house. We're going to need a ton of tiles if we get these houses. So I'm just going to focus on upgrading these. But we need more lumber for it. For that we need a steadier supply of wood. That's one of the things that we desperately need. So I'm going to get another forester in this open area somewhere, so that we can bring in a ton more logs. There we go. Let's build it. Somebody died of natural causes. Unfortunate, but not too bad. I mean, they're not leaving or anything, so I'm already happy that they can die of natural causes instead of hunger, cold, or whatever. Plenty of food. Wow. But it was 12 logs, right? Yeah, so we have all the logs. Very good. Building what we need. Right, well, it has been over 40 minutes already of fun. We now have a majestic tavern and a church. That has an impact on happiness, so we finally start to get somewhere with our town. I think it's now focusing on a little bit more expansion in terms of population, and then also getting to work on some of the defenses. So it's progress, slow, but we get there. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to it. And then, of course, I'll see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye bye.